Hello. Here I am by the lake. See the lake? Beautiful lake. Last time in 2020 I'm going to speak to you. If 2020 was a girlfriend, I'd have dumped her about March time. But she just kept coming back. It's like I got her pregnant and she took me up the aisle anyway. And here we are on December the 31st, and 2020 is nearly gone. I don't know if that's important or not, but I wanted to do a short video to explain a few things about my adventure in my own meat suit this year, because starting a YouTube channel was just something I had to do. It was really strange. It was very, very powerful. I credited Charlie Ward for inspiring me to do it at the beginning, and he did. He was out there talking about stuff that I agreed with, and I thought, well, good, he's given me the courage to do it. But then something really strong made me actually start it, and then something really strong made me start writing poems and put them on the internet. And I have to say, that's something I'm extremely proud of. I mean, the last 4 months, it's been 4 months since I started this channel, and it's changed my life. And the reason it's changed my life is because of you. Because the one thing that really took me by surprise when I started this channel was you, the subscribers, the viewers. You've been unbelievable. You've been amazing. And I just really wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because this is a video of gratitude. It's a gratitude for many, many things, but firstly with you. I've been overwhelmed by the comments and the emails, and it's just extraordinary. And I do read all of them. I don't have time to respond to all of them, but I do read all of them, and I'm starting to get to know some of you virtually, and the messages that you send are just overwhelmingly incredible, and I just want to thank you very, very much for supporting what I'm doing, because sometimes you think, what am I doing this for? Even today I was like, I should make a video, and I'm like, well, really? What about? But you can't really help it, because in all of my life I've had what I can only describe as downloads. I don't like the word downloads particularly, but I can't think of a better way of putting it. And it's like having some people call it gnosis. It's like knowing things internally. I try to avoid spiritual words. I try to avoid religious words. I try to avoid terminology. I've always been very suspicious of that kind of thing, because it kind of puts you into a bracket instantly. I don't dismiss anybody that does use those words. I have nothing against them. It's just my own personal preference. I was at a gathering at lunchtime, and somebody talked, not for the first time, somebody talked about the fact that I sound like I'm in a cult. And it's like, well, if it is a cult, it's the first cult that I've ever heard of that inspires you to think for yourself, which is really what all of this is. This whole game that we're in, this culture of division that we're in, this whole ascension thing that we're in. It's like being in a game, but it's a real game, and it's a battle for our eternal souls. That's my gnosis, my download, my knowledge, my inner understanding. And there's no question of that. So there's other people I want to say thanks for. I've got enormous gratitude for the people I've met through this channel, all the guests that have been in my channel, too many to mention, all the friends that I've made through my channel. Again, it's pretty obvious who my friends are. They keep coming back on the channel. I'm enormously grateful for them. I've lost lots of people, friends and family. This was the first year lots of family and friends were notable by their absence in Happy Christmas messages, and that's fine. I didn't send them one either. And it's sad that there is this division in the human race. Divide and conquer is their greatest weapon, and they use it so well. But I know we're going to survive that. We're going to get through that. And for me, 2020 has been like kind of a spiritual quarantine for all of us. It's been a time for us to pick our side. And it is a battle between good and evil. It's as simple as that. There's no left and right. There's no Democrat, Republic. There's no Conservative, Labour anymore. All that's nonsense. All that's just been theatre to divide us over the years. There's no Catholic versus Protestant. It's all bollocks. There's no Muslims versus non-Muslims. We're all one consciousness. We're all in this together. I'm extremely grateful to all of you for supporting me on this journey. I hope I've been of some assistance, some service, because that's all this is really. I know it says YouTube and it looks like an ego trip, but really, honestly, it isn't. I mean, if I wanted my ego brushing, why would I stand up supporting President Trump? Why would I stand up against the multitudes and their masks? Why would I write poems about demons? You know, I'm saying some heavy stuff in the middle of having some laughs, right? Because that's the most important thing. So, hear that? Look at that. How beautiful is that? I'm looking at them in the camera, that's why. They always do that this time of night. So, whatever you're doing tonight, I said to my son earlier, just sit down and write a list of all the things that you're grateful for in this year. It's easy to say, you know, he's had a few moans this year about certain things, and he said, no, this has been the best year of my life. And in many ways, it's been the best year of my life, and thank you for being on it so far. 2021 is going to be crazier. The storm is coming. There is something very, very big coming, I know that. But I'm not scared, and neither should you be. So, there you go. It's too cold, my fingers are falling off, but my heart's warm-ish.